Joining us on Trending today is Ralph Massetti. He is the founder and president of the Franchise Builders based here in Scottsdale, Arizona, where we're filming. You are a leader in the franchise industry as a consultant, helping businesses develop franchises and helping buyers find franchises. Tell us what you do.
Sure. So our company helps really three different types of groups of people. They're the business owners who are looking to franchise their business for the first time. So that could be a dry cleaner, a pizza place, a dog walker, really any kind of service or product-related business. The second type of group that we help are existing franchise systems. So we might help them with our technology offerings. 20 years ago, our company created the first localized website product, which is something that you'd be familiar with if you go to a corporate website and you're looking for the local location in your area. You would drill down to a smaller site with more specific information. So they might use our technology products, they may use our marketing services, they may engage us for a limited consulting project, or maybe to do a mystery shopping into their network and see how happy and satisfied their franchisees are. So, and then the third group would be consumers themselves. We've been around a long time, so oftentimes consumers find us and they'll give us a call and they'll say, hey, you know, I've talked to a franchise or two, I'm getting some sales speak, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. So really, as a service, we'll kind of do an intake with them and ask them things like, how much investment capital do you have? Where do you want to operate this business? What is your skill sets like? Get to know that consumer, and then try and make a recommendation to them that is a little more objective than they're going to get if they just call franchisee A, B, and C and get their sales process thrown at them.
So in what has become a crowded field of franchise consultants and franchise brand builders, the huge differentiator with your company is that everything is done in-house.
That's correct. So if you're a private business and you've reached the point where you feel like you're ready to expand, you might have one location, you might have more than one location. There really is no set rule. It's more based on, is the market ready for you, and are you ready to jump into that kind of project? Because converting your business to a franchise is like a completely new business. So whether you're buying a brand new brand that just started franchising yesterday or one that's been around for 20 years, it's probably going to cost you the same. So it's very difficult for these new brands when there's a dozen that are 10 years plus in their space that have already proven themselves at the same investment level to attract that buyer to be one of their first newcomers. And we deal with that with every brand that we launch. So yeah, it's kind of a perfect storm. We want to get brands to have some differentiation. We want to have them at a realistic investment level and offer a realistic amount of services to the franchisee so they can be successful, and have a product that we think has some longevity to it.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all of your insight and expertise. I'm sure it is tremendously helpful to everyone out there pondering franchising a business, interested in purchasing a potential franchise. Before we go, any other parting thoughts that you want to share with our viewers here at Trending today?
Yeah, sure. I would say that the parting thought would really be more beneficial at the consumer level. There are a lot of opportunities out there. They range all investment levels. There's everything from part-time businesses to full-time, to work out of your house, to do a build-out like a restaurant or a retail business. So there is still a lot of opportunity. So and every consumer that decides, hey, it's time for me to go out on my own, it's time for me to invest in myself, they all go through the same analysis, and that's, do I buy or do I build? And if you put your ego on the side, the build usually escapes you. If you're not really concerned with just having your name on the wall, then usually you'll find there is the right opportunity in the franchise space for just about anybody who's looking for a business to start for the first time. What I would advise is that they do a lot more due diligence than most franchise buyers do now. They take the word of the franchise sales rep. They might call one or two franchisees. Many times they don't visit any locations. They don't ask hard questions like, would you buy again? Would you recommend this franchise to your friends or family? So they get caught up in the emotional appeal of brands. And we're very good at branding our clients, and we create a lot of emotion too. But you really have to kind of unfold this mystery and start asking hard questions, because every franchise has its demons, and the better prepared you can be and the better you know them, the better you're going to be at choosing the right system and being successful once you do.